Okay, what we're going to be doing today is installing a diesel driven pulley onto a CF-120 pump head. The first thing we need to do is we need to set the depth of the bushing that's going to be going onto the gear. So what we do is we take a micrometer or tape measure or ruler and set a mark with a felt pen at 3/4 of an inch.
From the top, right?
From the top of the end of the shaft. The next thing we do is you have your gear and your bushing. The bushing goes into the center of the gear. The gear has 3 holes or 3 divots. The 2 side divots that are threaded are for pulling the gear to the bushing. The 3rd divot is for removing the gear from the bushing. At this time, the gear goes onto the shaft. Then the bushing, lining up with the keyway, will slide down into the shaft. At this point, we rotate it around until the 3 divots line up. So, at the next point, we do not put Loctite or never seize on the screws because it alters the torque rating or the torque setting. We put the torque wrench and the Allen wrench and we start the 2 set screws. On both sides. I run it down just finger tight. So that the shaft can still move up and down. We need to look at the box that comes with the bushing, and the bushing we are using is a 1180 or 1108, which is rated at 55 inch-pounds. We set the torque wrench at 55 inch-pounds. And as we push the bushing up, and you see the mark that we left on the shaft meets the face of the bushing down inside the hole. I hold that with my left hand as I torque and tighten the set screws. As you put a little bit of load on it, it'll actually hold itself in place. Do not torque just one side down. You have to alternate set screws back and forth so it pulls the bushing into the gear evenly. When you hear it click, go back and forth between the 2 set screws several times until you no longer tighten the set screws. Then it is torqued into place.